to yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Indiana, member of the Budget Committee, Mr. Rokita.
Gentleman from Indiana is recognized for 2 minutes. Without objection.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Where the President has failed to lead and be honest with us, we've had the courage to tell the truth about America's debt crisis. And we propose honest solutions required to fix it. You know, as a new member of Congress, I have already learned that the rules in Washington are stacked in favor of people who want to spend more money. And in contrast, in Indiana, we have a balanced budget, we have a AAA bond rating, and we have not raised taxes because we know taxes are not the problem. The problem is, Mr. Chair, our colleagues who continue to push for more government spending knowing that our debt is over $14 trillion and growing. And they haven't offered one alternative except to confiscate more of the people's money. They have tried to scare a lot of people, but this time, Mr. Chairman, I don't think the people are buying it. As you can see from this chart, our reliance on foreign countries to supply our reckless spending is growing dramatically over the past decades, to where nearly half of the debt we owe as a country, we owe to foreign countries, China being the best. In fact, Mr. Chairman, China can buy 3 joint strike fighters every week for the money we pay them, and the interest for the money they owed us, and still have $50 million left over. Eventually, they and other countries are going to stop loaning us money or make us pay more to borrow. And guess what? As Treasury rates increase, rates on mortgages, credit cards, and car loans are soon going to follow. We are no longer kicking the can down the road, we're kicking it off a cliff. This budget addresses the real drivers of our debt: Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. In 1970, these kinds of entitlements consumed 31% of our budget. Today, they're nearly 60%, and they continue to grow. And in just a few decades, when our kids are raising their children, literally every single dollar this government takes in revenue will go towards paying these entitlement programs. This budget makes the changes necessary to save these programs so that they're around for my kids and your grandchildren. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield.